to go out with some of his
Hey
teammates
guys,
and celebrate. And so they head over to a party where they drink a
I
ton
got
with a bunch of other
39
athletes.
million
And
for
hours
selling
go
all
by.
of these
It's now
brands
5 in the morning. And these guys
because
are
they're
still out
shocked and
partying
I
because I guess this is that
told
kind
them
of
to
night.
get
But
39
eventually,
million.
Ryan
That was
and 3 of his
crazy.
fellow swim buddies
And I
are
got some
done at their
mushrooms.
fun.
I
And
actually
so they
bought
call a
some
taxi to take them back to the
I was
Olympic Village
bad. I
where they
didn't
stay.
actually
And
pay
these
for
four
them.
guys are in this taxi heading back and he stops at a gas
Yes,
station on the way.
I got
And
the
the four guys
coconut.
get out
I
and they go to
bought
the
these
restroom.
now.
Now for
Now I
some
got
reason,
these
that
two.
reason is probably
And
alcohol. Ryan and the other guys, they start acting like they break the restroom door, they apparently break the soap, they drop the wall, they damage a mirror, and they take the "Please do not enter" sign off the wall. And here's actually some security footage of the guys exiting the restroom afterwards. And to top it all off, Ryan ends up peeing outside in public.
there's
But
actually
whatever,
a
when they're
luggage
done, they
here.
get back into their taxi
I
like
think
nothing
it's
ever
going to
happened.
be
But then, I guess the gas station workers discover the damage, and they're like, what the fuck? And so they go over to Ryan's taxi and order Ryan and the 3 brothers to get out. Then these armed security guards show up, and they're like, you have to pay for the damage you did now, or else we're calling the police. Here's the thing, the security guards are speaking Portuguese, and Ryan and his friends, they don't speak Portuguese, so they have no idea what's going on. Until a local bystander who just happens to also speak English, he starts translating for them. And it turns out one of the security guards tells them to sit down until all this is figured out. Now Ryan and his swim bros, they're still pretty drunk, and they're also all scared. And so 3 of them are like, sure, whatever, here's some money. And they hand over $20 to pay for the damage. And another one of them hands over 100 reals, which is like the equivalent of 30 US dollars. And Ryan, he doesn't hand out anything. Like, he's not about to be extorted. And so he stands back up and he starts yelling at the guards. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. And all this commotion starts to cause a scene. Now, allegedly, and this part is in dispute, but allegedly, then the security guard pulls out his pew pew. And he tells Ryan to chill the fuck out. So Ryan chills out. And ultimately, the swimmers are allowed to get in the taxi and leave. Then they go back to their Olympic Village where they're staying. And they go to bed thinking, well, that sucked. We were just goofing around and we got confronted by gas station security guards. But whatever, not a big deal. It's not like anyone's ever gonna know. Until Ryan talks to this woman, his mom. Now, Ryan's mom is also in Rio de Janeiro, probably to see her son compete in the Olympics. But at some point, somehow, while she's there, she breaks her foot. And so anyway, at some point that day, Ryan is talking to his mom, and he tells her what happened the night before, but he exaggerates the story. And he tells his mom that he was robbed at gunpoint. Later, his mom is out, and she gets on a local shuttle bus. And she sits down, and a guy sitting next to her notices she's got a hurt foot. And he asks her if she's okay, and they start chatting. And she tells the guy that her trip to Brazil sucks because she broke her foot, and also because last night her son Ryan got robbed at gunpoint. Because that's what he told her. And that guy she's talking to just happens to be an Australian reporter. And so this Australian reporter's like, and then, of course, the rest of the media starts printing the story and they run with it.